Poseidon, the god of the seas, oceans, elements, earthquakes, and horses in ancient Greek mythology. He was part of the Olympian pantheon, which consisted of the highest gods. Poseidon wielded immense power over water elements, from seas and rivers to lakes and springs. He was often depicted as a mighty figure holding a trident, accompanied by horses, symbolizing his dominion over the sea and storms. The god was of great significance to sailors and merchants, as his image reflected the unpredictable and capricious nature of the sea. His role in the Olympian pantheon was crucial, making him one of the most revered deities in Greek mythology. Mythological aspects: origin and lineage of Poseidon, son of the Titan, Cronus and Rhea. In ancient Greek mythology, Poseidon was the son of the Titan Cronus and Rhea, belonging to the primordial genealogy of the gods. Cronus, fearing a prophecy that his children would overthrow him, sought to prevent this fate by swallowing his offspring: Demeter, Hera, Hestia, Poseidon, Hades, and Zeus. Zeus, having been saved from this fate, later led his siblings in a rebellion against Cronus. Under Zeus's leadership, the gods liberated themselves from their father and waged war against the Titans, ultimately overthrowing them. This struggle for power was one of the most significant events in Greek mythology, shaping the destinies of Poseidon and his divine siblings. The Titanomachy, the battle for power in the Olympian pantheon. The myth of the Titanomachy is one of the most defining episodes in ancient Greek mythology, depicting the power struggle between the Olympian gods and the Titans, the primordial deities. Zeus, the son of Cronus and Rhea, emerged as the key figure in this war, rallying the Olympians to challenge the rule of the Titans. The Titans, led by Cronus, represented the old order of divine rule, while the Olympian gods symbolized a new generation. The war, which lasted for a decade, ultimately ended with the Olympians' victory. Zeus, Poseidon, Hades, and their allies defeated the Titans, stripping them of their dominion over the cosmos. This mythological war became a symbol of the triumph of a new era of gods over the old regime, marking the establishment of the Olympian order in Greek mythology. Symbolism and attributes: Poseidon as the ruler of seas, oceans, and elements. In ancient Greek mythology, Poseidon was known for his dominion over the seas, oceans, and natural forces. He wielded control over the relentless powers of nature, bending them to his will. His symbolism was deeply tied to the vast waters and the raw, untamed strength of the elements. Visually, Poseidon is often depicted holding his iconic trident, his most recognizable attribute. This trident served both as a symbol of his authority over the seas and as a tool for unleashing elemental forces. He is also frequently shown riding a chariot drawn by mighty horses, which he himself created. Poseidon's symbolism represents the balance between the awe-inspiring power of the sea and its unpredictability. He played a crucial role in the lives of ancient Greek sailors and was venerated by those who depended on the sea and its bounty. Key attributes of Poseidon: Trident. One of Poseidon's most famous attributes, the trident symbolizes his dominion over the depths of the sea. It is also associated with his ability to summon storms, tidal waves, and even earthquakes. Horses. Poseidon was believed to have created horses, making them a significant part of his mythology. His dual role as the god of both the sea and horses highlighted his influence over maritime trade and seafaring. Tritons. Tritons, mythical sea creatures with the upper body of a human and the lower body of a fish, were often linked to Poseidon. These beings served as his messengers and heralds. These attributes emphasize Poseidon's power and role as the master of the seas and natural forces, solidifying his importance in Greek mythology. Poseidon's role in the lives of ancient Greeks. Poseidon had a significant impact on the lives of ancient Greeks, especially those living near the sea. His cult was widespread and involved various rituals, sacred sites, and festivals. Rituals and offerings. Sailors and fishermen believed in Poseidon's power over the elements. Before setting sail, they performed rituals and made offerings to the god to ensure safety and good fortune at sea. Sacrificial offerings, such as bulls or horses, were common acts of devotion to gain his favor. Sacred sites. Many coastal cities had shrines and temples dedicated to Poseidon. The most famous of these was the Temple of Poseidon at Cape Sunion, located at the southern tip of Attica. This temple served as a place for ceremonies and worship overlooking the vast Aegean Sea, a fitting tribute to the god of the ocean. Festivals. Several festivals honored Poseidon throughout Greece. In Athens, the annual Poseidonia festival was held, featuring boat races and athletic competitions to celebrate the god's power and influence. The worship of Poseidon was an essential part of life for ancient Greek sailors and coastal communities, helping them navigate the unpredictable forces of the sea and maintain their connection to the oceans. Legends and stories. The creation of horses. According to one legend, Poseidon created horses by striking the ground with his trident. This act took place during his contest with the sun god Helios for dominion over a certain region. This myth highlights Poseidon's role in the origin of horses, which were highly significant in many aspects of ancient Greek life, including transportation, warfare, and sport. The contest with Athena for Athens. One of the most famous myths involving Poseidon is his rivalry with the goddess of wisdom, Athena, for control over the city of Athens. To win the favor of the city's inhabitants, Poseidon offered a saltwater spring, while Athena gifted an olive tree. The people deemed Athena's gift more valuable, as it provided food, oil, and wood, leading to her becoming the patron deity of the city. Poseidon's role in Odysseus's journey. In Homer's Odyssey, Poseidon plays a crucial role as Odysseus's divine adversary. Enraged by Odysseus's actions against Polyphemus, the Cyclops and Poseidon's son, the god seeks revenge by making Odysseus's journey home exceptionally difficult. Poseidon's wrath leads to numerous obstacles and prolonged hardships, delaying Odysseus' return for many years. These myths illustrate Poseidon's powerful and sometimes vengeful nature, emphasizing his importance in Greek mythology and literature. Poseidon in art, literature, and modern culture. Article Poseidon has been a significant figure in ancient Greek and Roman art. He was often depicted in sculptures, frescoes, and mosaics with his trident, sometimes riding a chariot pulled by horses or surrounded by sea creatures. His image symbolized power over the sea, storms, and earthquakes, reflecting his divine authority over natural forces. Literature. Myths about Poseidon played an important role in Greek and Roman mythology. His actions and character were often described in epic poems and myths, particularly in Homer's Odyssey, where he appeared as the god who punished Odysseus for blinding his son, the Cyclops Polyphemus. Many ancient texts highlight Poseidon's role in the pantheon and his influence over seafarers and coastal cities. Modern culture. Poseidon's image and symbolism continue to be used in various aspects of modern culture. Logos and symbols. Many companies, especially those related to the sea, navigation, and sports, use Poseidon's image to represent strength, power, and connection to water. Books and films. Poseidon is featured in literature and cinema, particularly in mythological adaptations, where he is portrayed as a mighty and sometimes unpredictable deity. Science and research. His name is used in oceanography, naval technology, and underwater exploration projects, emphasizing his association with the sea. Poseidon remains an enduring figure in culture, symbolizing both the majesty and unpredictability of the ocean, keeping his myth alive through art, literature, and modern interpretations. The symbolic meaning of Poseidon in the modern world. Poseidon continues to hold symbolic significance in the modern world, influencing various aspects of life and human perception. The power of natural forces. Poseidon's image reminds us of the uncontrollable power of nature. His presence symbolizes the unstoppable force of the sea, storms, and earthquakes, serving as a reminder that nature can be both majestic and destructive. Authority and responsibility. As the ruler of the seas, Poseidon represents responsibility for nature and its resources. His image serves as a reminder of the delicate balance between human activity and environmental preservation, highlighting the importance of sustainable use of marine ecosystems. A call to adventure, Poseidon is also associated with exploration and maritime journeys. His symbolism encourages courage, discovery, and perseverance, inspiring people to venture into the unknown, seek new opportunities, and overcome challenges. A symbol of cultural heritage. Poseidon embodies the deep roots of ancient culture and mythology. His image connects the past with the present, reinforcing the importance of history, storytelling, and the influence of classical mythology on modern thought. In today's world, Poseidon remains a powerful symbol of nature's force, human responsibility, adventure, and cultural legacy, reminding us of the ongoing connection between mythology and contemporary life. Deep in the abyss of the sea stands the magnificent palace of the great brother of Zeus, the Thunderer, Poseidon, the Earth-shaker. Poseidon rules over the oceans, and the waves obey the slightest movement of his hand, armed with his fearsome trident. There, in the depths of the sea, Poseidon resides with his beautiful wife, Amphitrite, the daughter of the wise old sea god Nereus, whom he once abducted. One day, Poseidon saw Amphitrite dancing with her Nereid sisters on the shore of the island of Naxos. Enchanted by her beauty, the sea god wished to take her away in his chariot. But Amphitrite hid with the Titan Atlas, who bears the heavens on his mighty shoulders. For a long time, Poseidon couldn't find the lovely daughter of Nereus, until a dolphin revealed her hiding place. As a reward, Poseidon placed the dolphin among the constellations. Poseidon then stole Amphitrite from Atlas and made her his wife. Since then, Amphitrite has lived with her husband in their underwater palace. Above the palace, the sea waves crash relentlessly. A host of sea deities surrounds Poseidon, all obedient to his will. Among them is his son Triton, who blows a thunderous sound from his conch shell to summon fierce storms. Also present are Amphitrite's beautiful sisters, the Nereids. Poseidon rules over the sea. When he rides across the ocean in his chariot, drawn by magnificent horses, the eternally roaring waves part before him, clearing a path for their lord. As handsome as Zeus himself, Poseidon speeds across the endless sea, surrounded by playful dolphins, while fish rise from the depths and gather around his chariot. But when Poseidon raises his fearsome trident, the sea surges like towering mountains, its crests foaming white, and a furious storm rages across the waters. Mighty waves crash against the coastal cliffs, shaking the very earth. Yet, when Poseidon stretches his trident over the waves, they immediately calm. The storm subsides and the sea becomes peaceful again, smooth as a mirror, with only the gentle lapping of water heard along the shore, vast and boundless. Many deities surround Poseidon, the great brother of Zeus. Among them is the prophetic sea elder Nereus, who knows all the deep secrets of the future. Nereus is not swayed by falsehood or deceit. He only reveals the truth to gods and mortals alike. His wise counsel is highly valued. Nereus has 50 beautiful daughters, the Nereids. The young Nereids play joyfully on the waves of the sea, shining with their divine beauty. Hand in hand, they emerge from the depths and dance on the shore to the gentle lapping of the calm sea waves rolling onto the beach. The echo from the coastal cliffs repeats their soft songs, resembling the peaceful murmuring of the sea. The Nereids protect sailors and grant them safe voyages. Among the sea gods is the elder Proteus, who, like the sea itself, changes his form at will, shifting into various creatures and monsters. He is also a prophetic god, but to hear his prophecies, one must catch him off guard, overpower him, and compel him to reveal the secrets of the future. Among the companions of Poseidon, the Earthshaker, is Glaucus, the god of sailors and fishermen, who also has the gift of prophecy. Often emerging from the sea's depths, Glaucus would reveal the future and offer wise advice to mortals. The mighty sea gods wield great power, but over them all reigns the great brother of Zeus, Poseidon. All the seas and all the lands are encircled by the gray ocean, the Titan god, revered and honored as much as Zeus himself. He resides far at the edge of the world, untouched by the troubles of the earth. Ocean is the father of 3,000 sons, the river gods, and 3,000 daughters, the Oceanids, goddesses of streams and springs. The sons and daughters of great ocean bring prosperity and joy to mortals with their ever-flowing, life-giving waters, nourishing the land and all living creatures.